How Abram discovers a guiding God. Abram in Hebrew means exalted father, but God changed his name to Abraham, which means ancestor of a multitude of nations. When God revealed himself as humankind's constant guide, it was Abram who first recognized and befriended him. This son of Terah grew up in the city of Ur, in the region now known as Iraq. As an adult, Abram migrated to Haran with his family, and here he encountered God, who told him to leave his country and go to an unknown land. When Abram was 75 years old, he started out from Haran as the Lord had told him to do. And Lot went with him. Abram took his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, and all the wealth and all the slaves they had acquired in Haran, and they started out for the land of Canaan. When they arrived in Canaan, Abram traveled through the land until he came to the sacred tree of Moreh, the holy place of Shechem. At that time, the Canaanites were still living in the land. The Lord appeared to Abraham and said to him, "This is the country that I am going to give to your descendants." Then Abram built an altar there to the Lord who had appeared to him. After that, he moved south to the hill country east of the city of Bethel and set up his camp between Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. There too he built an altar and worshipped the Lord. Then he moved on from place to place, going toward the southern part of Canaan. While in Bethel, the servants began to quarrel over the insufficient pastures to feed the livestock. Abram told his nephew that there should be no strife between them and asked him to choose any part of the land he liked for himself. Lot chose the rich Jordan Valley, and Abram stayed back in Canaan. Though they were separated, Abram never abandoned his nephew. When foreign tribes attacked the valley and took Lot captive, Abram gathered his men and pursued them. Abram brought back Lot, his family, and servants. He was offered gifts by the local king and priest for his bravery, but he did not accept them. Abram noticed that the gods of the Canaanites, but his God was different and always accompanied him as a guide and protector. Abram obeyed God and struck a new kind of relationship with him. That is why we call him our Father in faith, and he is the Father of the ancestors. Thank you for watching. To be continued in my next video.